Governor Susana Martinez says she has no plans to fire the head of CYFD and even says she supports her.
This comes in spite of several groups calling for Secretary Yolanda Dines to go. CYFD has been under fire since police say Omari Varela's own mother kicked him to death in December. Little boy, just 9 years old. On Sunday, a church group here and 2 advocacy groups announced they will spend this week gathering signatures asking the governor to fire Ms. Dines. They say CYFD and Albuquerque police dropped the ball a year before Omari died when they didn't do anything after Omari had reported that he'd been abused. The governor says CYFD is not to blame here and points the fingers at police, saying they are the only ones who could have removed Omari from his family.
On those 2 occasions, the first one, law enforcement would not remove the child, and the second one, CYFD was not even notified.
The 2 officers the governor is talking about, the ones who responded to this 911 call at Omari's home last summer. In it, you can hear some abusive language directed toward Omari, but the officers never even filed a report. Listen to that call on our website, by the way. Groups are also calling for the 2 APD officers to be fired. Right now, they are on paid leave. We'll talk about your bad breakups. A state legislator who broke from her party says she has been threatened ever since. Sandra Jeff was the only Democrat who joined Republicans in voting against the state's budget bill, saying she was concerned about money for education. As a result, the vote was tied, sending both sides, Republicans and Democrats, back to the negotiating table. Ms. Jeff says outside groups have been running robocalls against her, saying she doesn't support kids.
My constituents know that I'm standing up on behalf of them, and I am a true Democrat. I just want to work in a bipartisan manner. What's so bad about that?
People take tough votes, and there may be some grousing back home, and of course if that happens, that kind of goes along with the job sometimes.
Speaker Martinez there says he's still working with Republicans to break the budget gridlock. There's a week and a half left in the session.
Democrats on the State Senate Rules Committee held a hearing on the Downs at Albuquerque Casino regarding the agreement. Albuquerque Senator Linda Lopez, who was running for governor, called the hearing, which Governor Susana Martinez's office called a political circus. Her staff and Republican senators boycotted it. Critics claim the 2011 Downs deal was rushed through because the track owners made contributions to Martinez's campaign. The governor's office insists that the deal was good for the state. There is a big investigation going on in Sierra County after correction officers are accused of overlooking illegal activities by inmates. A search of the lockup in Truth or Consequences turned up a significant amount of contraband, including drugs. The sheriff's office was called in to investigate after allegations surfaced that the incidents were allowed to occur by officers without consequences. At this point, one corrections officer has been cited after being found with a switchblade, a violation of the rules.
Santa Fe County is now owning up to a mistake, which results in one of its hotlines being routed to a sex chat line.
Welcome to America's hottest hotline.
We uncovered the hotline story when we called for ourselves on Friday, then brought it to the county's attention. Turns out someone at the county stopped paying the bill on the 1-800 number. A sex chat line company out of California quickly snapped up that number. Santa Fe County says it doesn't know why the bill wasn't paid and cannot get the number back now. Well, imagine after a hard day's work, you're ready to head home only to find out your car's not at your job because it's been stolen. That's what happened to one woman in Albuquerque. Now she wants to catch the crook who pulled the caper. Take a look. Last Tuesday, a thief right here walks into the JC's New York Pizza Department restaurant downtown. While the woman was working, he stole her keys right out of her jacket pocket, then took off in her 2013 silver Mini Cooper. If you see it, please call police. Well, the mystery surrounding a long-ago police chief in Santa Fe is now solved.
On Friday, we reported Santa Fe police uncovered a photo in the basement of its evidence room. They didn't know who the man in the picture was, saying that things got jumbled during a move back in the 80s. But as soon as this picture hit our air, there was an answer. The photo is of Armando Laragote Sr. Patricio Laragote saw it on our newscast and immediately knew it was his grandfather, who was the police chief back in the 1940s.
Serving in the city councils, serving as police chief. I think he even served as county commissioner at one point, served on the school board.
The former Santa Fe chief even has an elementary school named after him. With that mystery solved, Santa Fe police are now looking for someone who might know this man. They believe he was also a police chief, but in the 1930s. The department hopes the public can help. If you have information on who this mystery chief might be, call the Santa Fe Police Department.
You know, it's been nice and warm during the day, but it still gets pretty chilly at night, right around freezing. And a woman in Albuquerque says it has been a real struggle to stay warm. Ashley Reach rents a duplex here near UNM. She says that she's been without heat for a month. She told the property management company and the owner, and still nothing has been done. Reach, who also has a 3-year-old son whom you just saw, is now surrounded by portable space heaters.
It's dangerous. I mean, it is dangerous. The possibilities of a fire are extremely high, so you have to watch the space heaters constantly.
The repairman tried to fix the heater, but the carbon monoxide levels were so high, he shut it down and said it had to be replaced. Now, we left messages for the management company and the owner. So did the city, and have not heard back yet. There is much more to this story. You can see it all if you join us tonight at 9 on 2 Casa, or you check out our website anytime, krqe.com.